We brought you the 387 stroker here on the channel, which is probably one of the most budget 351 Windsor stroker builds you're going to see built. But after a catastrophic failure, we had to rethink our strategy. We definitely want to step our game up. And in this video, you're going to see exactly what we got going on. We got a couple really cool engine builds coming up in 2025. Includes a stock bottom end rebuild 302. And we also have a 393 stroker for the black car, as we got a lot of parts that came in the mail. And we're going to head over to meet up with Dave Dalk at Dalk Performance Racing Engine. We're going to get a game plan, a timeline. But I'm just excited to get in my black car, get it running again so we can do some muffler videos and get out there and do a little bit of burnouts on the street. We got a lot of stuff in these boxes. Most of this stuff is engine components that we're going to be building for the 393 strokers. 387 stroker had its catastrophic failure a little bit early in the black car, and we were having a lot of fun with that junkyard build. But it's time to step up our game. And one of the things that we're going to be stepping our game up is the cylinder heads, as we think that the 227 trick flows and the 170 trick flows are definitely going to be a big difference with the exhaust that we're running with the 393. This engine build's not going to take a long time. We're going to get it on a pretty accelerated engine build. And we just got to get started. So let's get over to the machine shop and get these parts dropped off so we can get started on this engine build. Although I prefer running around in my 387 stroker budget build, we're just going to have to revisit that engine build another day. I just look forward to getting these parts and this motor together so I can get back out there and have some fun with my Fox body. All right, we've arrived here at Dalk Performance Racing Engines over here at TI Dyno. Get in here and get some stuff set up. Hello, hello. Y'all remember this one? This was in the white car. This is David Willis's motor. We're going to be finishing the rockers this weekend and getting them all. Looks like he's already started on them, getting them set up with the, gotta get the push rods. A nice little build right here, baby. It's gonna be a little monster. We got a bunch of parts in here to go through, brother. Oh. Throw it in the back of the truck and do what?
Hit the road.
Nah, man, you building this shit. You already told me you was.
Oh, that's what you did already.
Yeah, here you go. We'll start right off at the camshaft. All right, this is man cam. Did you look at this?
Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do with that.
Why is that?
It's over your head.
Not over my head.
It's over your head. You ain't never driven anything like that before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, what's
I
that
know
mean?
you haven't.
Is that gonna be badass then?
Out of your league.
Okay, he says it's out of my league. Let's go get it then. That's exactly what I want to hear. What we got in here, Dave? Quick flow balancer. Oil pump. What we got here? Oh, these are the retro. I got link bars. So when you're doing a 351 Windsor swap to a roller, this is kind of one of the lifters you want to run with, some sort of link bars. Or you can set your block up for roller if you want to do it like with the cam dog bone retainer. But yeah, pretty nice pieces, huh? It'll work. 7/16 studs here. I'll get you some. Why not? Probably some of the best heads you can get here on the market right now, 227s.
Well, they're clearly made for a big displacement motor.
These are the 56cc chamber 227s that just came out at the end of 24. What do you think about them?
Some real nice machine work on them.
Look at them bowls.
Yeah, real nice finish in the chambers there. Intake ports are really, they appear to be in nice shape, and they're you know, 227cc, they're big. We won't have cylinder head problems with this motor.
No, we'll have like a bottom end problem, won't we?
Yeah, it's gonna stretch that stuff to the limit for sure.
These would be good for a 408, 427, just about anything really. They have a set of 66 cc's coming out soon, I do believe. 56 cc's right here, right now on their site. So this is what they look like. So when we had the 387 together with the 170s, how much more do you think these are going to wake up a motor of its caliber?
It's not the same at all. I feel bad putting these on that little cast crankshaft. That's what I feel.
I guess we'll just have to find out. Probably some of the
this
best.
thing's going to want an RPM, and I don't know what you're going to do about it.
So after a bit of a discussion, Dave and I decided to possibly look into maybe putting a forged crank in as well. Might even be able to get a zero balance out of it, but we'll see. Big shout out to Trick Flow. This is what you guys get. They just came out with these in December. This is the same cylinder heads that are on White Cracker that Tony and Test Drive. Got something in here. Nice.
Box has seen better days anyway.
Yeah. So this is the intake he wants to run with on the build. What you got here? So this is the intake we're going to be running on the 393 stroker. This is the carb style EFI from Trick Flow, the 9.5 deck 351. Still made in the USA. Nice little piece of work here. And I think you had mentioned that they are port matched.
These are port matched, the 227s. This particular one,
they have a specific fuel rail set that goes with this. That's what this is for. So we're going to be still running the fuel injection style carb hat.
This is very specific.
Yeah.
Look at it from this side.
Yep, you can tell. I have a little more hook clearance with our Fox body. All right, so this is the box of meat and potatoes right here, brother.
But I don't think you can print that.
I don't know. I hope everything's still well boxed. All right, so we got total CO rings.
A random pair of bearings.
Those are the random bearings, I guess. All right, what else we got? So head studs, rod bearings, oil pan. So here's the pistons that we're running with, the Trick Flow 30 over, because you know it's just a 393, so that's all that is a 30 over piston.
So 302, 0 dish. It's gonna give about 13 to 1.
So we're running
this combination.
So we're gonna be running E85. So we've always ran E85 in our black cars, so it'll work out pretty good for us. It'll be some nice pistons to work with.
Yeah.
All right, we also got the main stud kit, or yeah, for the 351. We got a good timing. Got a double roller timing chain. A set of scat rods here. These aren't very expensive. These are only about 300 bucks or something. Dave was telling me that they're already clearanced for the 393, right, on the chamfer. So those will do for what we got to do, right?
Yeah, they're 4340. They'll be all right.
That'll be all right. And these are my rockers, Trick Flow rockers that are going to go with the cylinder heads. Nice 1.6s. So all in all, we got some pretty good shit here, huh? Built a nice 393. What kind of timeline you think we're looking at?
No, it's there's 3 things, and you can pick any 2.
Pick any 2.
Pick any 2. That's what it is, actually.
There's cheap, there's good, and there's fast.
If you want fast and good, it's not cheap. If you want cheap and fast, it's not good.
Y'all get it. Anyways, we'll make some good power with this motor, I think. So let's go show them the block real quick, and then we'll finish it up. Okay, so this is the 351 Windsor that we pulled out of the junkyard that used to be the 387. And we had a catastrophic failure with it. And we're going to be cleaning it up, cleaning out the oil galleys, and basically doing what we can do to get it ready for the 393, which will require boring and honing with you, correct?
Yeah, we're just gonna bore it 30 over, put it back together.
Clean it up really good. Since they had a lot of metal that went through it, we're gonna have to take a little bit of extra precaution, but this engine is a perfect candidate to just do another 393 stroker. So what kind of expectations you think horsepower wise we would make to probably the crank here with something like that with the parts that we got?
Well, the problem you're gonna run into is those parts want to make way more power than this short block can handle. So, that's gonna limit what it can do. And
this is kind of where you're at when your next step with your 387 stroker that we did with the here on the channel. The 393 is your next step up to like what you know, one of your options when you don't have the ability to do a stock bore. With the new pistons and all the good parts that we're putting on, it's going to be a pretty badass little unit. And this is going to go in the black car so we can romp around town with our little man cam. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool.
You're going to find out.
We'll find out. So go check out Dave Dahlk, Dahlk Performance Racing Engines on Instagram. You're also Super Coops on Facebook, and you guys know him as the mad scientist here in the channel. Has been in the channel for a long time, so stay tuned. We got the 393 is going to be getting put together probably here in the next week or so with Dave here at the shop while he's in town before Texas. He's got to go back out of town, so I do appreciate you. We will see you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching.